In Crimewatch tonight, decomposed body of a man found in a flat in Indus Road, and a police appeal for information.
Welcome to Crimewatch. I'm DSP Teo Ziming. In a major crime case such as one involving a death, the first 48 hours is a crucial stage for any investigator. Homicide investigators know that over time, the evidence will degrade and the trail will grow cold. In our crime story tonight, investigators were faced with the challenge of finding the killer of a heavily decomposed body. By the time his body was discovered, he had been dead for at least 9 days. Yet, the investigators defied the odds and caught the killer.
Pa, I tell you, the smell is from that flat. It's so smelly. Anna, Anna, come here, Anna. You smell anything?
Wow, the smell is really bad.
From that flat.
Yeah, I think you're right. It's more smelly around here.
I think something dead inside.
Do you call the police?
Not yet.
Okay, I think I better call the police.
Within minutes, police from Tanglin Police Division were at the flat in Indus Road.
Anna, the police are here.
Officer,
You called for the police?
I did. Officer, there's a very bad smell coming from that flat.
Very smelly. Many days already. But today is the worst.
Okay, we'll take a look.
This way, sir. It's over there. This one. Yes.
Police here! Anybody home? It's locked. Police! Anybody home? Inform to activate SCDF. We may need to break down the door.
Private 3 calling Echo. Roger, Busan case confirmed. Activate SCDF at my location.
We hand over the case to you. Thanks. Looks like he's been dead for a while.
Oh!
Better go upstream first. Sir, ma'am, please.
Private 3 calling Echo.
Sir, please stand back. Sir. Ma'am, please.
Roger,
back,
this one
please.
case confirmed. Body decomposed. Take note, you heard me inform IO, please.
As foul play could not be ruled out, the Special Investigation Section of the CID was notified. ASP Stephen Wee was placed in charge of the investigations.
Sir, the body is decomposed. Can't rule out medical cause. Sir.
Yeah, quite possible among the elderly living alone here, sir.
Right.
For the highly experienced investigating officer, it almost immediately struck him that it wasn't a simple case of a sick elderly man falling over and dying as a result of medical reasons.
We'll take over the scene from here.
Sir.
As the body was already in an advanced state of decomposition fluid was everywhere in the living room. And to avoid contaminating the crime scene, officers had to use stepping plates. By this time, the team from the Forensic Management Branch had also arrived, and hand in hand with the SIS-CID investigators, they began to process the crime scene.
The unit was in total disarray, and what was very out of place was the mat that was neatly placed across the deceased's chest. It appears to me at first instance that somebody has placed it across the deceased's chest. The blood smears on the lower portion of the refrigerator indicates that somebody could have been lying there. There was a big concentration of blood in the sleeping area where the bed is, and this appeared to suggest that the assault could have started from there. There were blood smears, spatters, as well as droplets in the flat. And these blood patterns, according to my experience, hinted that there was certainly foul play. I was confident that I would be able to find the killer, as there was no forced entry to the flat. That indicates to me that it was an invited entry. Somebody could have been known to the deceased. Daniel, file from HDB who the tenants of this unit are. According to their rules, there need to be 2 people. If the body lying in there is one, where's the other?
I'll go make some inquiries.
Sir, this couple has something to tell us.
About 10 days ago, late at night, I saw a Chinese man leave the flat.
How old was the man?
Young, in his 20s, I think.
What time was that?
Quite late, around midnight.
Have you seen him before?
No.
Would you be able to recognize him if you see him again?
No, his long hair blocked his face, so I couldn't see clearly.
Anything else?
Actually, officer, we all see many men go in and out from the flat. Not only this man.
Okay, when was the last time you saw the person who lives here?
Jason, about 10 days ago?
The forensic pathologist has released his findings. It is confirmed that the deceased is not an elderly person. He is 37-year-old Ho Kian Leong, also known as Jason. He was running a freelance business providing massage services for men. And he had been dead for at least 10 days.
So he would have been killed around the 13th of September.
That's right. Cause of death, multiple stab wounds. 13 in all, caused by a sharp weapon, probably a knife.
We didn't recover any weapons, and the rubbish bins are cleared every day.
Yes, and that would have been 10 days ago. But from the blood patterns in the flat, it is obvious that there must have been a fight. The blood on the door suggests that the deceased might have tried to run away. Autopsy photos show that he was stabbed 6 times on his back. There was no forced entry to the unit. This means that it could have been somebody known to him.
It's not the person who's supposed to be living with him. I've confirmed it.
Who's he?
He's 42-year-old Yang Chen Feng, former colleagues. He only helped the deceased apply for the rented flat, but never lived there.
And where was he the last 2 weeks?
His movements are all accounted for.
The neighbor told us he saw a Chinese man in his 20s leave the flat about 10 days ago.
The forensic pathologist said the deceased had been dead for some 10 days. This could be the killer.
Possible. We didn't recover any house keys, wallet, or handphone.
Our screening shows that he had 2 handphones. I have the numbers.
What did the lab say? How fast can we get the forensic results?
The lab say they will rush it, but it's still going to take a few days before we hear from them.
Okay. The victim has been dead for about 10 days. The trail is already cold. We have to act fast. Let's narrow our contact tracing to about the time he was killed, which was about 10 days ago. So, of all the numbers that surfaced, only one new number surfaced after the 30th of September.
Yes, it surfaced many times, and only after Jason was killed.
The number belonged to 25-year-old Gu Chen Lin, a Chinese national working as a kitchen assistant in a restaurant.
Listening?
Yes?
We are the police. We need you to assist us in some investigations. Let's go. Do you know this person?
No,
Are you sure?
I've never seen him before.
Our investigation showed that you have been in touch with this person.
Can't be. I really never seen him before.
Can I see your handphone?
Yes.
Whose number is this?
Alex.
Alex, is that his real name or just a nickname?
I don't know.
What is Alex's full name?
I don't know also. He only asked me to help him with something.
Like what?
It's all there on the phone.
1 UOB Visa card, a safe and identity card.
Here, this is 1 credit card, 2 ATM cards, 2 ICs. You try to sell the ICs and draw some money out from the ATM, okay?
This one can use?
Yeah, you try. The signature is behind. You buy things with it and then sell them to get some money. Remember, we share 50-50, okay?
Okay. What's in the bag?
Oh, this is a safe. try to pry open and see what's inside. Remember, we must share half-half.
Okay.
You know who these things belong to?
I don't know. He asked me to help him. I just helped him.
So where are the things now?
At home.
The stolen items were later recovered from Ku's apartment.
Wu Chenling, you're under arrest for possession of stolen items. Daniel, cuff him. I'll call
Ku was later sent for a urine test, which returned positive for drugs.
Wu Chenling, you're already in trouble. Your urine test results are positive for drugs. And you're in possession of a stolen IC. I suggest you cooperate with us and tell us where Alex is now.
I really don't know where he is.
But you have been in touch with him a lot.
Yeah, because he needed me to help him.
Who is Jason Ho?
I already told you I don't know. I only know Alex.
And yet you do not know where Alex is or if Alex is his real name.
I don't know. I only know him about 3 months.
Does he have any other names?
Liang. Yeah, I remember his name is also Liang.
Okay, what does he look like?
He has long hair, tall and a bit skinny.
How do you get to know him?
We are the same kind. We like doing the same things. I met him at Club Street at a pub.
What is the name of this pub?
I don't remember.
You don't seem to remember a lot of things.
I'm not lying. Oh, I remember some things.
What?
I remember there was one night, sometime when I just got to know him.
When?
Around June. He, Alex, and I, we were both screened by the police at police spot check.
And where was this screening?
It was at Taylor Ayer.
I need to furnish any photo ID.
I remember that he gave his IC to the police.
Do you recognize this person?
Of course, this is Liang.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Too late. We checked with immigration. Lim Liang has left Singapore.
When?
Left a week ago on 16 September by bus via Woodland checkpoint.
It's 3 days after Jason was killed.
He could be anywhere in Malaysia now, or even Thailand.
After the break, watch how police caught up with the man on the run.
We won't stop our investigations just because Aliang has fled the country. Razali, what have you found out?
I've checked the phone contact from the other handphone, and this person, Stephen Tan, he might have some useful information for us.
Hey, what happened to your finger?
Oh, this? Nothing. Accidentally cut myself while cutting vegetable.
Wow, hey, it looks deep.
It's okay.
Hey, you okay or not?
Actually, no. I just had a quarrel with my mother, and I don't want to go back home.
Hey, you want to stay in my place?
No need. I'm going to Johor to find a friend.
What? You want to go Johor?
Yes. I don't want my mother to find me.
We found out Stephen Tan has been travelling in and out of Malaysia quite regularly since the 16th.
But he's a Malaysian.
Yes, but he didn't have such similar travel patterns before 16th of September.
And 16th of September is the day Aliang fled to Malaysia.
You have his address?
Yes, his workplace.
Okay. Bring him back to CID for an interview.
Okay.
Again, the investigators wasted no time in interviewing the witness.
Is Liang in trouble? He said he quarreled with his mother and wanted to hide from her, so he went JB.
We understand that you have been going up and down JB every day from 16 September. Why?
Yeah, to give him food and money. He asked me to help him.
So where is he staying in JB now?
Hotel I got for him. He gave me 2 handphones to sell to get some money.
Okay. Give us the address of the hotel.
Once I.O. Stephen confirmed that Aliang was staying at a hotel in Johor, the Singapore police immediately proceeded to obtain a warrant of arrest to be executed outside Singapore, endorsed by the Malaysian court.
Hi. I'm Stephen from CID Singapore. This is Daniel. This is Razali.
I'm Fadli. This is Din.
Thank you for your assistance.
No problem. We have confirmed that the man you're looking for is in his room. Okay, I've got my men surrounding this building already, so there's no way he can escape.
Shall we go now?
Yeah, this way. Okay, this way. Liam! Liam, buka pintu, polis! Liam, buka pintu, polis! Buka!
Your ID? Lim Ah Liang.
Yes, what do you want?
Lim Ah Liang was arrested in connection with the murder of Ho Kian Leong and sent back to Singapore for investigations.
The Singapore Police Force has a very good working relationship with the Royal Malaysian Police. We often help each other out in cross-border cases. In this case, they were critical in helping us to nab Lim Ah Liang within 26 hours of the report. And they also facilitated the swift extradition of the accused on the same day.
It's not my fault. He started it first.
Why don't you tell us what happened?
In March, I started working for Jason as a masseuse. How is it?
It's good.
For every customer he get for me, I have to pay him a commission of $14.
Thank you.
Thank you. Then just after 3 months, he wanted more. He wanted $20 for every customer. I refused. I did all the work, and for no reason, he asked for $6 more for each customer. Of course I refused.
Then what happened?
It was hard for me. I needed money, and so in September, I decided to call Jason to talk to him. I thought maybe can increase, but maybe less. But the more we talk, the worse it got.
You've been working for another agent, right?
No, never.
Why do you keep lying to me?
I'm telling you the truth. I didn't work for anyone else. He refused to believe me, and then suddenly he came from the kitchen with a knife.
Tell me the truth! Have you been working for another agent?
Why don't you believe me? I already said no!
Tell me the truth!
So you see, it's not my fault. He started first.
What did you do after that?
I washed myself, took some of his clothes, threw my clothes and the knife down the rubbish chute. I also took his wallet, 2 handphones, his house key, and the safe.
Why did you put the mat on his chest?
I felt guilty when I saw the wound.
Lim Ah Liang was also referred to the psychiatrist. he was found to have been suffering from depression, which caused an abnormality of mind, which could have caused him to react impulsively at the time of the killing. The murder charge was subsequently reduced to one of culpable homicide, not amounting to murder, and Lim Ah Liang, also known as Alex, was sentenced to life imprisonment. Gu Chun Lin was sentenced to 16 months imprisonment for dishonestly retaining stolen property and for the consumption of a controlled drug.
Police investigators are also known as truth finders. My role is to find out who killed the deceased and seek justice for the deceased. The evidence that we collected during the investigation process are eventually presented to the court, and it is left to the courts to decide based on the evidence to mete out the most appropriate sentence against the accused person.
It is the police's responsibility to find and arrest the killer, and within the shortest possible time. In this case, even though the body was found 9 days after the crime was committed, through sharp observation and meticulous search of the crime scene, relentless follow-up investigations involving contact tracing, and also importantly, the assistance from the Royal Malaysian Police, the killer was found and nabbed in less than 26 hours after the discovery of the decomposed body, about 10 days after the killing.
After the break, the police are seeking more information over a dead body found in mysterious circumstances.
On Thursday, 18th of November 2010, the body of a 36-year-old foreign worker from China was found dead here, on this bench at Marina Boulevard. He was found lying motionless on the bench, bleeding from the head. There were no other injuries on his body. The victim was not robbed, as his bag and wallet with cash were found intact. The CCTV at Marina Bay Sands captured the victim walking towards the direction of Marina Boulevard at 8:50 a.m. on the 17th of November 2010, the day before his body was found. The victim was wearing an orange polo t-shirt with a pink shirt over it and dark-coloured pants. His identity was later confirmed to be 36-year-old Wu Hui, a construction worker from the province of Henan in China. If you have any information relating to this case, please call the police hotline at 1-800-255-0000. Any information given will be kept strictly confidential. Well, we've come to the end of this episode of Crimewatch. If you have any query or feedback, do drop us an email. You can also catch the last episode of Crimewatch on our Facebook. Until next month, I'm DSP Teo Ziming, signing off.